First, we're going to look at what an angle measure actually is and how it comes about. What is an angle? If I have one point, let's call that point a vertex, and I have a ray that extends from that point, and another ray that extends from that point. Okay, the distance either between the two rays on the inside or the outside, that would be an angle measure. Okay, let's call this first ray that I've drawn, let's call that the initial side. And let's call the other ray that I've drawn the terminal side. Alright, then the distance between the two would be an angle measure. Now, if you draw an arrow starting on the initial side and ending on the terminal side, there's two ways that I could have drawn that arrow. I could have drawn it on the inside, or I could have drawn an arrow on the outside. Now, it makes a difference if you're trying to draw an angle measure, the way that you draw your arrow, because that's actually two different angle measures for the same picture. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. If you draw an angle measure, and we're not being precise or anything, but if you draw an angle measure and your arrow starts, let's say your initial side ends in your terminal side on the inside like this. Now I'm drawing the arrow in a counterclockwise rotation. Big word, big two words. Counterclockwise rotation. If I do that, then I'm drawing a positive angle measure. If I draw the arrow in a clockwise rotation, the way that a clock moves the hands, it's clockwise. Rotation. What type of angle measure do you think that would denote? A negative, okay?